smartphones foster what we call guided attention
Yeah.
just because of the nature of them. Like you could do anything on there. Like you said, the content itself is made to be super stimulating and grab your attention within the first few seconds, right? Which makes it really hard to then sit through, I don't know, like a movie that has like a whole arc and it has to build and come back down.
It's also, I think, like one very illustrative like development that we see is this idea of reels, right? Of like these very
Yeah.
short videos that just come in like very quick succession. And the
Yeah.
interesting thing is when you look at social media platforms, the first to really introduce this was TikTok. Like the
Yeah.
whole concept of them was frictionless, like
Yeah.
just reels, like very stimulating, like these peaks of stimulation. And
Yeah.
the interesting part is nowadays every platform has their like kind of reel format, right? So they all like this seems to be something that's like especially stimulating and especially powerful about these reels, right? That
Yeah.
YouTube has adapted these, Instagram has, like every platform now has these reels.
Yeah.
And I think that it's just such a good illustration of this like peak, very accessible,
Yeah.
very rewarding structure, but you also don't really like it's not very effortful also, right? And that's also one
Yeah.
thing I think you learn with this, that you can just like with one click you can get a lot of like rewarding stimuli without like doing anything.
That's right. It's very
Yeah.
passive. Yeah, for sure. I don't know if you've heard short form video compared to like a slot machine. That's, I think, the easiest way for people to think about it
Absolutely. Yeah.
is, you hit, you might, they use intermittent reinforcement, right? So it's not always going to be, it's going to be something you maybe really like, and then maybe a couple things that are not so good, but you are thinking another one's going to be coming, right? So
Yes.
you stay on, and then they give you something good, and then they give you something not so good. So it's a tactic, to keep you on longer. But that's interesting what you're talking about with the peaks, because that is for sure, they're happening way more often, right? And more intensely now. And that's what the algorithms do as well. They'll rabbit hole you down whatever you're into by showing you more and more extreme versions of what you're into as well, to keep your
Agreed.
attention.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so it's, yeah, it's interesting, and again, just such a unfair fight, especially for young people.